Now we begin tonight with the arrest of Central Police Station OCS Samson Taalam was now brought to 3. The number of suspects under police custody over the brutal murder of Albert Ojwang. Chief Inspector Taalam was arrested from Eldoret and is set to be arraigned on Monday. Meanwhile, another suspect in police custody is a civilian said to have been the one who tampered with CCTV cameras at the Central Police Station. And as the NTV's Ibrahim Karanja now reports, Police Constable James Muhwana is being detained at Capitol Hill Police Station until the 20th of this month, when an application to detain him longer pending investigations will be determined.
The nets cast to catch suspects in the brutal murder of high school teacher Albert Ojwang have finally caught up with Nairobi's Central Police Station OCS Chief Inspector Samson Taalam, hours after it was made apparent by DCI boss Mohamed Amin that he ought to have been treated as a prime suspect.
On the arrest, we have arrested 2 police officers, and that is the OCS Central Police Station, CI Taalam, and the duty officer, the sentry guard, the person who was in charge of the cell.
Taalam, who was arrested kilometers away from Nairobi in Eldoret, was one of the officers initially interdicted following Ojwang's murder behind bars.
The reason why we have arrested the OCS today equally is because he is a person of great interest.
That Taalam would eventually be arrested was rather obvious, especially after twice being cited by the DCI director Mohamed Amin as being the main suspect, who even gave false information that Albert hit his head on the wall. IPOA says that Ojwang died in the cells at Central Police Station in Nairobi.
Mr. Ojwang died inside custody, the police station Central, because of the evidence we have so far. He was killed inside the cell.
Also in custody in the continued swoop that promises to nab more suspects, both in police uniform and in civilian, is a man said to have been involved in tampering with the CCTV cameras at the station moments after the murder. Meanwhile, Constable James Muhwana, who was the cell sentry, was arraigned before court, where the prosecution sought more time to continue holding him as they progress with investigations. Muhwana was the first suspect to be arrested in the ongoing probe. The court witnessed a push and pull as Muhwana's lawyers, led by city lawyer Danstan Omari, opposed an attempt by IPOA's legal team to address the court.
That role is very clear, and that motion should be put to settle. The DPP is the only one under 157 with that constitutional mandate. Anybody else, if they are civil society groups representing the family, they have a right. Waswa's case has given them the right and the scope to participate. But an investigator talks through the DPP. He cannot pretend to be a prosecutor. That's all that we are saying. Their roles and the mandate is very clear.
This even as Ojwang's family maintains that justice will effectively have been served if the nets also catch the big fish that reportedly ordered for their kin's cold-blood execution.
We expect to see people who are the masterminds of this heinous act that took the life of our brother taking responsibility.
IPOA having to explain why the push has not yet landed at DIG Lagat's doorstep following widespread concerns over his alleged involvement in Albert's violent murder.
So we are not ruling out at this stage to say that there are people who we have already absolved or not. That will be determined at the conclusion of the investigations.
Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.